Hi everyone. Now we are going to discuss our third paper of JAIIB, that is Accounting and Financial Management for Bankers AFM. In this, we are going to discuss Unit 4 of Module A, Problems on Bank Reconciliation Statement. We will see few problems about this chapter. After that, you may clarity how to solve these type of questions, because these type of questions you will definitely get in the examination. That what's bank reconciliation statement? Reconciliation statement is nothing but it's completely depends on CB and PB, which is we have to find the differences between CB and PB. If there is nothing differences between the cash book and the passbook, CB is cash book and PB is passbook, then there is no need of this BRS, because we have to CB will be maintained by the organization, PB meaning the passbook will be maintained by the bank. In cash book, there is a it records both cash receipts and cash payments and also the bank transactions. But in passbook, only bank transactions will be there. So there is a differences, right? So we have to solve the differences between them, and we have to find the exact amount of how to balance the amount. Let's move on to the okay. We will see the first question here. Prepare BRS Bank Reconciliation Statement as on December 31st. On this day, the passbook showed a balance of 5,000. Here, see this left over the first statement as it is 5,000. We have to find the error among the next three statements, I mean three transactions that we have to find, that is CB, PB. Wait a second. Okay, CB, PB. Check of 1,000 directly deposited by a customer. Means here he directly deposited 1,000 rupees. In this way, so in passbook he deposited, so a bank may enter that new transaction and record those transactions. So in his passbook he will get the 1,000 more, as in it is directly opposite to the cash book. So but in CB it doesn't entered. So in CB the amount will be less, and in PB the amount will be high of these 1,000 rupees. Bank has credited 700 as interest. As here, bank is doing this 700 as interest. So in his passbook, the interest will be high. I mean, interest will be added, right? So 700 will be high in this passbook, but in cash book it will be less. Next, upward arrow is nothing but positive. Downward arrow is nothing but negative. I mean, while solving the solution, we have to apply this plus or minus. Checks for 1,000 were issued but not yet presented. In this manner, checks for 1,000 were issued. Here they were issued, right? So here also the PB will be high, but not yet presented. So the CB doesn't have record of this transaction. We have to apply all this. What is the balance as per cash book? It is 5,000. Next, checks of 1,000 directly deposited by a customer. In this, we have seen this. Here, they have given passbook balance, right? So we have to find the cash book differences amount. How to solve these questions, and we have to prepare BRS on cash book. So 5,000, here downward arrow, that is minus 1,000 minus 700 minus 1,000. Okay, 5,000 minus 2,700, that is 2,300. So the BRS of this is 2,300, because if they have mentioned if they have mentioned in the question that the passbook showed as a balance, in means shows that you have to take here the cash book. If in the question the balance will be shown of passbook, then you have to take PB, and you have to apply these plus or minus and solve this type of questions. Okay, if you have any query, just join our Telegram channel and the message there about your query. We will clarify your queries there. Okay. Move on to the next question. What's the question here? From the following, prepare BRS on 31st of March. Balance as per cash book. They have given cash book, right? So you have to follow the solutions by using PB arrows in the sense of positive or negative. Okay. Next, checks issued. Okay, we have to draw a diagram, right? CB, PB. What is the first? Check issued but not presented for payment. Here, check issued but not presented for payment. In that sense, check issued no. So, but not presented for payment. Here, payment hasn't done. So, in this case, payment without payment done, the passbook balance is same as before, right? So, there is a high amount according to this, I mean, regarding to the CB. Comparing to CB, the PB will be high. Next, check deposit but not collected up to 31st 2000. Means here, check has been deposited but not collected. In this case, check here deposited, right? So, it doesn't collected. Here, so without collecting it, the passbook will have less. As because here, passbook, after collecting only passbook, PB will be updated, right? So, in this case, here is the positive. Next, bank charges debited by the bank. In this case, bank has debited the bank charges. In this manner, a passbook is automatically updated by bank and it will reduce the 150 rupees amount, but according to the customer he doesn't know about it and there is a high amount comparing to the PB. Here they have given the question about cash book, so we have to do this about PB. Okay, let's solve the question. 3200 plus, they have given the question here, plus 1800 minus 2000 minus 150. Okay, 3200 plus 1800 is 5000 minus 2150. It is 2850. So the answer here is 2850 and this is the BRS and this is the correct solution to balance the cash book and the passbook. Let's move on to the next question. See the question. Okay. From the following, prepare BRS as on August 31st. Here, balance as per cash book they have given. So we have to balance as per PB. We will going to calculate this part. Here, 100 bank charges not recorded in the cash book. Here, not recorded in the cash book in the sense, those are charges, means those will be deducted. Those are not recorded in cash book. In this sense, cash book will have that amount. But in passbook, those are detected, right? So, there is a less amount in the passbook. Next, checks for 5400 is deposited in the bank, but not collected by the bank. Here, 5400 has been deposited. So, in this way, customer will, I mean, let's assume like that customer will feel that he has deposited 5400 and updated in his cash book, but according to the bank it doesn't have collected, means bank hasn't entered that 5400 deposit, which will show a differences of 5400 in passbook. Next question is, next statement is, a check for 20,000 is issued by Sweetie and Company and not presented for the payment. Here a check issue of 20,000 in the sense issued by Squeegee and Company are not presented for the payment. But in this record, it doesn't present it for the payment, right? Means in passbook, without here, here the check has been issued. So according to the bank amount will be high in the passbook, but it doesn't present it for the payment. So according to him, this cash book entry will be not visible for the equity and company as it doesn't done the payment. So there is a differences of cash book because by issuing the passbook will automatically get updated by this 20,000, but in the cash book it will doesn't show because he does that company doesn't receive that payment, right? So here we have to write passbook differences. The first balance here is 54,000. Downward arrow is minus positive. So here minus 100. Next plus what's the amount here? 5,400. Next, sorry here minus right. That is all this I will tell you. 54,000 minus 100 minus 5,400 plus 20,000 plus 54 plus 20 74,000 minus 5,400 plus 100 that is 5,500. Let's calculate this. In exam, they will have a calculator on the top right corner, so it will be easy for you. If you have any difficulty to calculate it, then you will take your calculator with you. So here the answer is 68,500. So this is the BRS of this question. If you have any doubt here, because just remember CB and PB. If they have given question in CB, then you have to calculate recording PB. If they are not recorded in the cash book means in this manner it will have high but PP will have less. So there are many type of questions but you have to clear the concept. Means if you understood the concept then it will be very cakewalk to you and you will get very good marks in AF. That's it for this session. If you like the session please subscribe our YouTube channel and also if you have any query join our Telegram channel. Thank you everyone.